We're also awaiting Joe Biden's plans on the economy. We've got Jessica Smith standing by right now because there's a great deal unfolding just within the last hour. Jessica?
Hey, Adam. Yeah, we are waiting on President Biden any minute now. He will be coming out to sign several executive orders aimed at delivering economic relief. Earlier today, the National Economic Council Director, Brian Deese, briefed reporters about these executive orders and what exactly they would do. They would expand access to food assistance. They would speed up the distribution of stimulus checks and improve that process. It would also ask the Labor Department to make sure that workers who are refusing work because they feel unsafe in working conditions or they fear health risk, make sure those workers do qualify for unemployment benefits. It would also start laying the groundwork for ensuring federal workers and contractors are making a $15 an hour minimum wage and have paid leave. That's something that President Biden wants to do within his first 100 days in office. One of the executive orders today would also roll back some of President Trump's orders when it comes to federal workers. But the White House is noting that these executive actions are not enough. They're not a substitute for comprehensive legislation. We have heard them today talking about just how important that $1.9 trillion stimulus plan is. And they did talk to reporters about why the White House believes another nearly $2 trillion package is necessary after a $900 billion bill just made it through Congress a couple weeks ago. Here's what Brian Deese had to say.
We waited for 6 months or more before Congress acted. And so really a lot of what that $900 billion was doing was filling a hole in the second half of 2020 that desperately needed to be filled. This is not an issue of Congress acting too much. It's an issue of not acting enough.
Now, it looks like President Biden did just walk out to the podium, so we'll have to keep you updated on what he's saying in the next few minutes here. But one point that the White House has been really stressing all day long is that they don't want the impeachment trial to get in the way of COVID relief. The White House is acknowledging the Senate needs to move on this impeachment trial, do their duties there, but they also want them to work on this COVID relief package. We heard the press secretary saying today they can multitask, they can do two things at once. And even if the Senate is dealing with this trial, the House could move forward on the bill. So that's where the White House's thinking is on that issue right now. We'll have to keep you updated again on what President Biden is saying now.
Jess, another priority of the Biden administration, of course, is going to be getting his picks confirmed. And Janet Yellen is on the verge of confirmation for Treasury Secretary. But when can we expect a full vote? Because there was talk about this happening today. Has that been pushed to next week?
It's still up in the air. It could happen as soon as today. It could happen early next week. Things are pretty fluid at the moment, but she did make it through the Senate Finance Committee unanimously today. It was a 26-0 vote. So we do expect her to be confirmed at some point. It looks like she is on track to be confirmed. We've heard from Republicans who say they don't agree with her on many issues, but they can't deny that she is qualified to be in this position. So we'll see when this happens. Again, maybe later today, maybe early next week.
Jessica Smith in Washington, D.C.